to our fourth and final Advent Sunday harp lesson. Thank you so much to everybody who has tuned in to the other three. If you missed any of them, they're still available on my Facebook page and you can still get them. But today, since it's the final one of 2020, I thought it would be nice to end with a version of Auld Lang Syne. And I'm sure that all of you are familiar with Auld Lang Syne and the melody that it's traditionally sung to, but this melody that we're going to play today was actually the original melody that Robert Burns meant for his lyrics to be set to. And it was written in 1788. And then when it got published in 1796, the melody was altered by the publisher. But in recent years, this melody's been rediscovered and it's kind of started to regain popularity. And I think it brings out a lot more of the sort of poignancy of this tune, because this tune is really all about friendship and days gone by and remembering friends and good times. And I think that probably it has never been more applicable than in COVID times, where it's been such a hard year and so far away from loved ones. So I think this seemed like a really good tune to end on this year. So we're going to be in C major for the tune, so E, A and B levers on. And while you get yourselves ready, I will play the melody for you. As usual, it's on my website if you want to download the sheet music. I think that lots of you already have found that, and the link should be in the bio there. But it's going to go like this. So that's the whole thing. In the sheet music, I've written in the lyrics as well for you this time. Since it is a song, I thought it would be nice for you to be able to see where they go. I've written the first verse and the chorus, and obviously all the other verses would be a similar setting. So we'll start off with the right hand. We're going to start with our second finger on G, so G above middle C, and then put your thumb on C above that. Okay, so in a simple version, you're just going to go G, C. And if you want to add in a chord, then I do the G on its own, and then I add on E and G to that chord. So I make it G and then E, G, C. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. And then I put my third finger on that C that we've just played, second beside it on D, and thumb on E. So we've got a little scale up from C, and we're going to go. Okay, so 3, 2, 1. Okay, so let's put those two bits together. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, same again. 1, 2, 3. Okay, then we're going to jump down and put our second finger on G and our thumb on A. And we're going to go G and then A, G. And I tend to do a cut from that A back to the G. So it's G, A, G. Okay? So in context from the start, it'll be 1, 2, 3. Okay? One more time. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to do G and C again with our top fingers, but this time the middle note of the chord is going to change. We're going to keep E at the bottom, but now put A in the middle, so it becomes, so it's an A minor chord inversion. So it's G chord. Okay, let's try that again. So the G and then the chord, and then set on 1, 2, 3, 4, thumb on E, D, C, and A. So a scale at the top and then miss out one going to A. So E, D, C, A. And we're going to go E and then cut from E to D, and then C and cut from C to A. Okay, so it's E, E, D, C, C, A. And again, and E, E, D, C, C, A. Okay, so that whole phrase from the going into the A minor chord will be 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's do that one more time. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so let's go from the start today. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, one more time. 1, 2, 3. Okay, then we're going to set up 1, 2, 3 on C, A, and G. And we're going to go C, A, and then reset on those notes, and we'll play them as grace notes going down to the G. So it becomes C, A, C, G. Okay, 1, 2, 3. And then set on a scale of C, D, and E with 1, 2, and 3, and we're going to go. So it's E, and then cut from E to D, and then C on its own. Okay, so from this C, it's going to go. Let's do that again. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then we're just going to go back over this. We're going to go D, E, D are the main notes. Okay, so just 2, 1, 2, and I put in some extra cuts there. So I do a cut from the C to the D, and then E to the D. So it becomes. But they're optional as ever. So let's go from this to there. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. Then to get to the end of this phrase, we're going to play E on its own, and then we've got a chord which is A, middle C, and G, and I play this with fingers 4, 3, and 1. Okay, so we've got E and then chord. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Then put your second finger on A. Play that. And then we're going to do cut from B and A down to G. So it's A, G, and then play the G again, the second finger. So from the E, we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4. And then A, G, G. Okay, let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's us at the halfway point. Let's go from the start to there. 1, 2, 3. And then the chord. Let's do it one more time. 1, I don't know if you can hear, but right now there's fireworks going on outside my house. So it's very applicable for this time of year. One more time. 1, 2, 3. repeat is almost exactly the same. We start off on, but because we have one less syllable here, we just got Auld Lang Syne. We're gonna miss out the second C, so we just go from the chord straight to D, E, and then G and G, A, G. So the rhythm's a little bit different in there. Let's play that 2 bars. I'll do it again. 1, 2, 3. Okay, then we carry on the same way. And then there, again, the rhythm's a little bit different. We're going to go, we go to the C earlier, but the notes are exactly the same, so it's just that the rhythm's a little bit different. So instead of, in the first half, we've got this D's long, and then short C to A, whereas this time it's, we go to the C earlier. Okay, so just a subtle difference, but the notes are exactly the same. So once you've got them, you're doing fine. So let's play all that phrase from the second half. 1, 2, 3. And then our end part is almost exactly the same. We've got so all of that's the same. And then our last bars are just a little bit different. We're going to go G, E, but without the chord this time, okay? So just G on its own. And then we're going to set on A and C, and we play A, C, and then a chord of E, G, and C. Okay, so that last bar is 1, 2, 3, 4, E, G, A, C, chord. Okay, so let's play all of that last line from the, there, 1, 2, 3. So let's try all of the melody all the way through from the beginning. So first and half, second half, almost exactly the same. It's just that the melody rhythm is slightly different in places. Okay, from the start. 1, 2, 3. Let's do it one more time just to make sure it's really in your fingers, and then remember you can rewind as many times as you need to if you need to go over it more times. So 1, 2, 3. Think about really good technique as you're doing this. It's a very beautiful melody, so you want to make sure that you're pulling right in, always going into a fist. So really make a beautiful phrase. And that's the whole thing. And probably, depending on the range of your harp, you can probably play it up an octave as well. if you've got a 34 string harp, then you definitely should be able to do that as well. So you've kind of got two options. So then the left hand, sorry. If you have a smaller harp, you can just put all of this up an octave if you need to. But we're going to start off on this very low C, your very bottom string, okay? We're going to play a chord of C, G, C, and then cross under onto D, E. Okay, so it's going to be, okay, C, G, C, D, E. Let's do that again. 3, 4. Okay, and then the next chord is E, C, E. Okay, so it's slightly different shape, E, C, E, and then we're going to cross under onto G, C. So it'll be, okay, so it's like a first inversion of a C chord. So E, C, E, G, C. Okay, so let's do those two in a row. 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, so exactly the same rhythm for them. Then we've got a chord that's A, E, A, crossing under onto B, C. So same shape as our first chord, but now on A. Ready? And. Okay, let's do that again. So A, E, A, B, C. And then F, C, F, G, A. So same shape, but 2 notes lower. Okay, so all of the chords in that first line have exactly the same rhythm. It's always 1 and 2 and 3. Wait. 1 and 2 and 3. Wait. Okay, let's play all of those 4. Ready? And. Wait. 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 Okay? So let's put that line together. If you want to keep it hand separate, that's obviously absolutely fine. We'll just show you how it goes together for when you can do it in your own time. So we have the G on its own, and then it's going to be 3 notes with left hand, and then together, together. Okay, so let's do it again. 1, 2, 3. Okay, then find your next shape, the E, C, E, and that's going to come. So it's together, left, together, together, left, and again. Okay, so let's put those 2 bars together. 1, 2, 3. Okay, then next bar, we've got the G on its own again, and then the A starts with the chord. So it's. And then our F chord is going to come with the A in the right hand. Okay, so let's go from the A chord again. 3, 4. Okay, so let's go from the start there. 3, 4. Line one more time. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so then our next chord is exactly the same as the chord we had in bar 2. It's the one that's E, C, E, G, C. Okay, so let's play that again. And. Then we're going to do D, A, D, and then F, A. So, and this one's a different rhythm to any we've had so far. It's going to be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, and again, 1 and 2, 3, 4. So let's do it from the bar before, from the E, C, E. Ready? And 3. Okay, then next bar is going to be F, C, F, and then we cross under onto G, put on G, A, C. Okay, so the rhythm is going to be 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Let's find that again. So F, C, F, G, A, C. And then we've got G, D, G, A, B. So let's do that one again. G, D, G, A, B. Okay, so let's go from the start of that line, from the E, C, E. 3, 4. Down to the D. Then the F. And the G. Okay, so the way that that's going to fit together is we're going from the bit in there in the right hand. So it's going to go. That's the first bit. So then the G comes with the E and the C comes with the D. So they end up very close together. Okay, and then we've got. So it's together, together, right, left, left. Okay, let's do those 2 bars again from there. 1, 2, 3. Okay, then we've got the big chord here with the F chord in the left hand, so that's going to go. Then A's together and C on its own. Okay, so we've got A, and then G with G. Okay, let's do that 2 bars again. 3, 4. Okay, so let's try all of that line. 1, 2, 3. So that's our whole first half. Let's go from the very beginning up to there. You can let me know if you're managing to keep up. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So hopefully you've managed to get that, and remember you can go over it as many times as you need to. So the good news is that the next half left hand is almost exactly the same. So we're going to start off again on our big C chord. But our next chord is different. This is the one that changes. We're going to change to an E minor chord now. We're going to do E, B, E, and then G, B, E. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so let's play the C chord and then that E chord. Ready, and then the E. Okay, and then we've got A, E, A, then B, C, E. So it's A, E, A, B, C, E. Let's do that again, and then F, C, F, G, A. Okay, so let's go from the A chord and okay. So how will that fit together? We're going to start off. That bar is exactly the same as we had before. And now we've got our E chord, and that's going to go. So right hand rhythm is different. So, and then F chord with A. Okay, let's do that line again. 1, 2, 3. And then we're nearly there now. We're going to go back to the E, C, E, G, C chord like we had in the first half. So let's play that. And then we've got D, A, D, F, A. This time it's just all going to be in a row. So, okay, so those two chords have the same rhythm. So let's go from the E one and 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, and then we're nearly there. To finish off, we've got E, B, E, then F, C, F, and then C, G, C, D, E. Okay, so it's and E, F, and C. Okay, so let's do that whole last line of left hand from E, C, E. 3, 4. Down to D, E, B, E, F, C, F, C. Okay, and that's the whole thing. So that last line to fit together, we've got so that's the G comes with the bottom E, then G with E, and C and D. Okay, let's do it again. And then, okay, let's do it again. Let's do those two bars again. 1, 2, 3. And then E chord with G, F chord with A, and then C with C. And then that gets us to the end. So let's go from that last E chord and then the F. Okay, let's do that whole last line. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So let's go from the start to the end. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So if you've got any questions, just pop them in the chat and I'll stay on and answer them. But hopefully that's nice and clear for you. And remember, you can go back, watch it as many times as you want, and you can download the sheet music if you need to. So it only remains for me to say thank you so much for following my lessons this year. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate it. It has helped keep me sane in this very strange year where we've been stuck at home, and as I'm sure you know, basically Christmas in the UK kind of got cancelled yesterday, so it's been really nice to have this to do, to look forward to, and your company has been wonderful over the last year, and I really appreciate everyone's support with downloading sheet music and putting tips in the tip jar, and all of this. It's helped pay bills and keep me from worrying all year, so thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful, restful Christmas. Stay safe, everybody, and I hope you do get to see your families at some point and see loved ones. But anyway, have a lovely, lovely festive season. Thank you so much, and take care of yourselves.